This is insanely fast. Jeez. I'm definitely not paying for runs anymore. I could do this myself, it just takes a lot longer. Yeah, these guys clear in like a minute flat. Because every other map in this game, it takes too long. I wonder why people are spamming this. I'm like, yeah, it's not fun to go put stuff on pedestals and backtrack. They need to bring back the riffs from the last game. That was the best thing about that game. Just how you could keep scaling, and there's just like levels with no gimmicks. It's not even like they're gimmicks, it's more just like busy work. It's not like it's puzzles or anything. I don't think you can really call it gimmicks. It's just stuff that wastes your time. And considering how much you need to do it, it should be faster. Did the game freeze? Nice. $70 game, by the way. The AOL servers. Is my internet still up? What the hell? Yeah, stream's still on. I think this, whatever server they have this map on is really laggy because everybody and their cat is doing it. Oh, that guy got kicked out too. Everybody got the boot. Nice. It's pretty funny. I'd be furious if it was something that's not easy to do. Server shat the bed. Ooh, another gloves. Probably gonna be the same freaking one again. Got like 2 of them today. Past day. I'll save the suspense. Go to the menu and slow them down. So I can actually kill things by myself. I don't need help anymore. Oh, never mind. Need some help. Let's kite him over here. Got a homeboy over here. actually got something different. It's not the one I want, though. Well, it's nice to see something different, at least. That same damn one, like, 4 times now. Crash again? This takes me back, man. Oh, look at this lag. Glorious lag. Oh man, it's like I never got off dial-up. It's like I never got off AOL back in like '96. It just never got off that. That's what this reminds me of. Trying to do War of Imperium on Ragnarok Online on like slow internet, and how you couldn't even, your character wouldn't even respond to inputs. It was so laggy. There's like so many people out there because this is like one of the only dungeons that doesn't have any bullshit. Just kill stuff. another one of these. It just keeps giving me the same thing over and over. Keep spending money to upgrade these, thinking it's gonna stick around. No. Just give me another one. Same exact thing. Won't give me what I want. Deep troll. I wish you could like trade those in or something. It's like that's like the fourth one I've got. Same exact drop. Just trying to screw with me at this point. Your server's really chugging, isn't it? Look at this! How is this acceptable? Come on, man! They're gonna nerf this to oblivion just because they can't get a better server that actually works. Second time in like 10 minutes. Maybe if all the other dungeons weren't full of so much... Why is my account locked? What? Get banned for playing the game as intended? Let's fucking charge back on my debit card if they did that shit. Nice. Top tier game right here. He dropped a legendary. That's pretty funny. The guy got kicked out again. Too much fun detected. He's still gone. Is that the end of this game for tonight? I don't blame him. I don't blame him for leaving. Expect a game of this quality to function. Not kick you out because you looked at it wrong. Hey guy, he just rage quit. Game like killed his internet. That sucks, man. I was actually going pretty good. The game is screwing us over. We'll try to get another one. I'll give it like a few minutes. Busted ass game. Doesn't work. Gonna come back, or did he just give up for the night? Looking like the latter. Here's another one. Let's try to get this guy's getting his party. And I'm starting to lose patience with this game though. Might be time to play something else. I'm about to give up on this game and play Weeb Trash, man. These servers are really starting to trigger me. It's like I never got off, like, fucking CompuServe. This shit's disconnected me like 3 times in the past 20 minutes. It's been fun doing this grinding, but the server's awful. I feel like I'm in some alternate universe where we never upgraded from dial-up. Because this is very similar to my experience growing up, playing like Ragnarok Online and shit. And the lag would be so bad that like your input would get read by the game like a minute later. That's pretty much what's happening right now. I'm trying to find another party because I was having fun grinding, but the game screwed it up. The server is just abysmal. I'm in their Discord right now trying to find another party. I'm leaning towards just playing some Weeb Trash, because this is testing my patience. The game itself is fun, but the server is just awful. There was a guy that was playing, we were doing the maps pretty quickly, but I guess he got tired of the game disconnecting him. Dude just disappeared, got vaporized. Could just solo. Kaw's gonna hate this game. I can tell you right now. He's gonna hate this game. Whenever he plays it. He's gonna get sick of this game really quickly. Because it's an online game that's always online and it barely works. I don't hate the game, I hate the state it's in. This game's just got very glaring stuff that was better in the third game. Like, for instance, the dungeon design sucks. The dungeon design feels like it's designed to waste your time. They want you to waste your time instead of just running around and killing stuff, which was like the best thing about 3. They improved a lot of things for sure, but the basic functionality is pretty bunk right now. I've had fun playing it, but I think I'm starting to want to move on and play something else. It takes a lot of patience to play this right now, just because the matchmaking sucks. You can't just join somebody's party. You have to... This game is like a weird Discord fighter. It's like, instead of trying to beg the 3 people in the server to play a game with you, there's thousands of people, but you have to fucking add them to your friends list, hope that they add you, and then join their party, instead of just being able to just join a room. I feel like fighting games have had this figured out for like a long time now. Why do I have to add all these random people I'm never gonna have any kind of personal relationship with just to get a party? I should just have the parties up. I've played way smaller games than this that have that shit solved ages ago. Even Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3, which is similar to this game. You know, you could just find a lobby and just join the room, and that was it. You didn't have to go through all these steps. Like, I could go play Street Fighter 6 right now and just get into a room right away. On this, you gotta jump through so much hoops, and then the game server craps out. The game server craps out and doesn't let you play. I'm gonna give this person a couple minutes, see if they get a party going, otherwise I'm just gonna play something else. I think I've got my money's worth out of this. It's been fun to play. I don't know how much more I'll stream it. I'll probably just play it on the Steam Deck. It's so stupid how you have to add people just to join a party. Like, why can't you just make a public lobby? Come on, I played the most weeb trash games out there that have this shit figured out on like 1% of the budget. Why is this so hard? It makes you not want to play with people. It makes you want to solo. The game is a lot more fun when you have people to play with, even if you don't talk to them. But it's such a fucking chore to do it, like... Does this person have a party up or what? I'm gonna give this one disconnect and I'm gonna play something else. It's still early in the night. If the game kicks me off one more time, I'm out. Yeah, didn't they get rid of, They gave up on, Overwatch single player. It pissed off a lot of people. It's like, heaven forbid people want to play a pretty decent game, but they don't want to get yelled at by 8-year-olds after a hard day at work. Get yelled at by, like, I was removed from the party, adding randos just to get a party instead of doing the sensible thing and just fucking having a lobby system. You could just, like, search by who's playing that map. Yeah, I think it's time to play something else. Let's see what else I got. I'm running out of patience with that game right now. I really feel like I stepped in like some kind of alternate dimension where we never got any better than like DSL or like dial-up. That's what that game's playing experience is like. Like dial-up never improved. We've just been on dial-up for like 30 years. I remember I used to play Ragnarok Online, and I got kicked out of a group or something because I didn't want to do the raid. The raid was awful. Like, the frame rate and the lag was just horrendous. You could barely play the game. Keep in mind it was a tile-based game as well. You moved in tiles in that game, so it would just be this clusterfuck, this amalgamous blob of player characters trying to do stuff, and the server couldn't keep up. So like you would tell your character to do something, and the character would respond like 20 seconds later. I'm like, dude, I'm not skipping a day at work to do this stupid ass raid that doesn't even function. Like, it's just like watching a PowerPoint presentation. It's probably a lot better now with better computers and better internet, but back then, I mean, this was like 17 years ago I was playing that game. I got kicked out of a guild because I didn't want to do the raid because I had work that day. I'm like, dude, I'm keeping my job. I'm not playing this stupid raid. It's not even a raid. It's like so laggy. It's barely functional. Like, dude, I have better stuff to do than do that. But that's kind of how the Diablo 4 servers are right now. It just craps out. Raiding in those kinds of games, it is fun if you have real life friends or at least like close internet friends to do it with. Doing that stuff with randos is just so frustrating. That's why in DFO I never touched raiding because the community was so toxic and the raids weren't even fun because everything's in hyper armor. There's a bunch of gimmicks and stuff. It wasn't a beat 'em up anymore. Like I just don't feel like doing this. There's a lot of fun content in DFO, but the raids is definitely not it, man. And plus, you actually have to interact with the community, and the community is toxic. That's definitely a good mindset to have for sure. I think PSO2 is the only game where I actually really did end game raids, but that was mostly just because the raids in that were more like really big set pieces with like badass boss fights, and they didn't take more than like 15, 20 minutes. And the game didn't have like MMO Trinity or anything, so you could just play whatever you wanted. It managed to avoid the problem that a lot of those games have, where like nobody ever wants to play the healer, but everybody begs for them, and there's always like a shortage of people who want to play support because it's fucking boring. They never designed support characters to actually be fun to play, besides just hitting things on your hotbar to heal everybody else so they do all the work. PSO2 avoided that. They never had that problem. You could clear the content with anybody. It was really fun. The music was good. The combat was good. That's pretty much probably the first and last time I'll really be serious about raids. But that game it barely would count as raids, in my opinion. It's more like just doing a big set piece. The set pieces in that game were really cool. It's like, yeah, just go raid this ship in Gundams and then fight it out in space. And there's like amazing music playing, and it's fun, and it's not too stressful. You don't have to talk to anybody. It's like just antisocial cooperation is the best. But everything else pales in comparison to that, in my opinion. Let's see what I feel like. Oh, that's right. There's a DMC5 trainer update. We'll go ahead and do that. Let me put some music on. I got to install this. I'm sure the black screen is more interesting than Diablo 4 crashing constantly, so just bear with me here. The update came out while I was working at my neighbor's house, so give me a little bit to install this. I want to check it out. Where's this update? Okay, here we go. Dude, why do I need to have an email authentication to get a fucking download? Give me the download. Why doesn't he just post it in his Discord? Small enough. It's not loading. Nice. It can't verify an email. That's too hard for it to do. Thank you. Alright, how do I do this again? I think it's gonna work. We'll see. Where's my mod manager? Game's probably gonna crash, but we'll try it. We'll try it. Let's see what happens. Oh man, nothing wants to work tonight, huh? It's probably one of the mods needs to be updated, and it's such a pain. I might have to like reinstall the whole game. This sucks. Why the fuck did they have to update this game? They didn't even add anything. The game doesn't even have DRM anymore. Like, why do they update stuff and then don't add anything? Now I have to figure out which mod is making it crash, which is incredibly annoying. Uninstall all mods. Let's see if I can fix this. Let's just update this old-ass game. Well, by video game years, it's old anyway. Let's just update this old-ass game and add nothing. Add absolutely nothing to the game. I mean, you're not even, what was I gonna say? You don't even have DRM in the game anymore, like, like, what's the point? Leave the game alone. Alright, let's try having, like, the most minimum stuff on and see if maybe this will fix it. I uninstalled all mods, so it should have a higher chance of booting, but it's very hard to tell. See if I can just get into the damn game. Can I get past these damn logos I can't skip? Alright.
Devil May Cry.
Oh no, this is all fucked up. Never change, Capcom. Just update the game for no reason. Add absolutely nothing to it. What's the easiest way I can fix this shit? Shit. I think my whole install might be fucked up now. I might have to, like, reinstall the entire game again. I think they, like, changed, like, one line of code or something, and it completely fucked up the game. Like, beyond all recognition. Let's just get rid of the collab trainer folder and start from scratch. Yeah, just leave things alone. The game is perfect. It doesn't need to be fixed. Let me remember how to install this. This is such a pain in the ass, man. This happened with Neo 2 as well. They kept updating the game like over and over, and they didn't add anything, and it screwed up all the mods. Like, dude, if you're not gonna add anything, then stop updating the game. Especially when it doesn't even have DRM. Alright, how do I do this again? Alright, let's just load in vanilla with, like, barely anything loaded. See if that will fix it. Okay, maybe this will work now. Alright. So, I'm gonna be an idiot and try to put on some other stuff. I don't think it will freak out, but it might. Let's see here. Alright, let's just leave it like that. It's gonna actually load. Takes a long time to get into gameplay on this game, so fixing stuff is a little bit more frustrating than it should be. It takes about a full minute to get into gameplay, so you can't tell if things are working or not. So you gotta sit through all these logos. Come on! You can do it! Come on! Load! It's just stuck. Ugh. Alright, you gonna load or what? Load. Can I, any games want to work tonight? Jeez, man. Like, what is causing it to crap out like that? Let me just take off everything. The fucking game load. Jeez. Just load the game. It's all this because they decided to update the game and add nothing. And it broke all the mods. Just load. Alright.
Devil May Cry.
think I have a functional video game now after like 30 minutes. That crashed it. It's instant crash. Uh, Not having luck playing video games tonight. Nothing wants to work.
Devil may cry.
Okay, good, it didn't save. I was gonna say I'd be stuck in a soft lock if it did save. My muscle memory's all jacked up because I'm playing on a Switch Pro controller right now. Well, at least that's working. I don't feel like fighting with it anymore. It only took like half an hour. Everything was going wrong. Oh.